Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. In today's video I'm doing a gym guide update. So if you've been following my channel for a while, every month I do a gym guide update for the Tone and Sculpt plan that I'm following. So I am currently doing the Chrissy's gym guide, which is the intermediate plan at the moment. I do the 5 times a week workout, but I only do 4 times a week because I skip the circuit workout. So in these videos I like to recap each of the workouts that I do as part of the gym guide, go over my start weight that I lifted and my end weight that I lifted, say what the differences were and what was most improved, what I found difficult during this month's cycle of workouts, what I found best, and then we'll do some progress pictures and measurements at the end with like a goal recap as such, with some goals for next year as well, next month as well, but I do have something else that I want to discuss at the end of the video as well, so stay tuned for that. As always with these videos, I've got my little spreadsheet here, so I'll be reading off the different exercises that I do. We'll start with lower body first and then move on to upper body. But basically I'll just give you a breakdown of each of the workouts that I've done. So quads and calves, we had 6 main exercises as part of that workout. We had barbell front squat, kettlebell front squat. They were in a superset together with then a barbell back squat, which was a drop set, alternating lunge, a barbell sumo squat, and then kettlebell calf raise. So for barbell front squat, I started on 18.5 and ended on 18.5. Kettlebell front squat, I started on 7.5 and ended on 16.3, so a difference of 8.8. Barbell back squat, the drop set, that basically means that each set that you do, you drop the weight so that you do more reps. So it starts from doing 6 reps, then 8 reps, then 10 reps, and each sort of set of reps that you do, you drop the weight. So taking the weight from the heaviest weight that I did during those drop sets, I was at 53.5 at the start of the cycle and then 53.5 at the end, so I didn't go up any at all in that. Alternating lunge, I just did body weight only. My knees were giving me a bit of aggro, so I didn't hold any dumbbells or anything like that for that. For barbell sumo squat, I started on 7.5 because I initially used a kettlebell and then I swapped to a barbell, and so there's quite a big difference in that. I'm not really including that in my most improved because I sort of swapped it midway through the workout. So I've got my starting weight as being 7.5 for a kettlebell, but then I ended on 28.5 with a barbell. So that was that. And then kettlebell calf raise, I started on 12 and ended on 16.3, so a difference of 4.3. So that was quads and calves. Then glutes and hamstrings, I actually found this the most difficult workout out of the cycle. So started with barbell stiff leg deadlift, barbell hip thrust, barbell good mornings, barbell reverse lunge, kettlebell swing, dumbbell stiff leg deadlift, and dumbbell sumo squat into deadlift. So for barbell stiff leg deadlift, I started on 53.5 and ended on 53.5. Barbell hip thrust, I started on 53.5 and ended on 53.5. For barbell good mornings, I started on 14.5 and ended on 14.5. Barbell reverse lunge, 28.5 and ended on 28.5. So no differences between any of those exercises. Then kettlebell swing, I started on 7.5 and ended on 8.6, so a difference of 1.1. My dumbbell stiff leg deadlift, I started on 7.5 and ended on 9.1, so a difference of 1.6. My dumbbell sumo squat into deadlift, I started on 7.5 and ended on 9.1, so again a difference of 1.6. So not much, if any, difference at all for my sort of bigger compound movements. And then some little slight improvements on the sort of smaller exercises there. Then for upper body, we'll do push day first. So for push day, I did dumbbell single arm front raise with a hold, dumbbell narrow chest press, dumbbell single arm fly, dumbbell shoulder press into rotation, dumbbell bent over single arm fly, and then dumbbell upright row. So for those, I did the single arm front raise with hold. I started it on 1.13 and ended on 2.27, so a difference of 1.14. Narrow chest press, I started on 6 and ended on 6.4, so a difference of 0.4. Single arm fly, I started on 3.5 and ended on 3.6, so a difference of 0.1. And shoulder press into rotation, again I started on 3.5 and ended on 3.6. Single bent over single arm fly 3.5 and ended on 3.6, so again a difference of 0.1. And then dumbbell upright row, I started on 3.6 and ended on 6.4, so a difference of 2.8. Then for pull day, we had a breakdown of resistance band close grip lat pull down, barbell inverted row, barbell bent over row, resistance band wide grip lat pull down, barbell close grip bicep curl, and barbell wide grip bicep curl. So for the first one, so close grip lat pull down, started on 18.1 and finished on 18.1. Inverted row started on 24.5 and ended on 24.5. Bent over row started on 24.5 and ended on 24.5. Wide grip lat pull down, I've added my resistance bands and it seems like it's quite heavy. I'll put a table of the resistance band and the sort of kilos that it reckons each of the resistance band is. So I've added together all of those and it came out as 59.2, which seems quite high, but I've just recorded it as that. Ended on 59.2, so no difference there. Then close grip bicep curl, I started on 9.5 and ended on 14.5, and then wide grip bicep curl started on 9.5 and ended in 14.5, so a difference of 5. So as for my most improved, second improved, third improved, my first improved was kettlebell front squat, which was a difference of 8.8. Then my second most improved was the bicep curls with a difference of 5 kilos each. And then my kettlebell calf raise, the third most improved, with a difference of 4.3. If you'd have seen my previous videos, I had a very, very tough month last month, so my gym workouts were quite sporadic, hence the late upload in my gym guide update. So there was quite big differences between when I was doing the workouts, and my workouts were pretty sporadic, so I'd find that when I'd get back into the gym guide again, I'd have to lower the weights a bit because I hadn't done a gym session for a while, so not much improvements there this month. So in terms of how things went over the past month, I've mentioned in a couple of videos that I've done recently that things were very tough for me last month, and I didn't really do too much exercise during the last month, hence why my gym guide update is a bit late, but my exercise was basically very sporadic, so I'd have like a week between sessions, and that's why there hasn't been much progress with regards to weights this month, with like regards to improvements. So yeah, it is what it is. We're on to a new month. I've picked up the gym guide again, or will be. I'll speak about that in a bit. But we will talk about the goals that I had set for last month. So the first one was nutrition, which if you'd have seen it in my monthly check-in video, my nutrition was horrendous. I had a lot of stress last month, so my nutrition really wasn't on point at all. Water intake has actually been pretty good. I've been trying to get as much of that gallon bottle as possible, and that's been going really well actually, so that is one thing that I have really improved on this month. My ab sessions after every gym guide workout hasn't really been a thing either. I've basically just done the workouts that I've managed to do and just gone out of the gym. I haven't bothered with the ab workouts afterwards, so that's something that I've sort of let down this month, but I will pick back up next month, or well this month because we're in a new month already. The final goal that I think I set was skipping. I wanted to try and get in a couple of short sessions each week, and that didn't happen at all. I haven't really been skipping consistently at all. I don't think I've had like a full skipping session since the beginning of the year, so I'm letting down my yearly goal of trying to skip properly and get some tricks in by the end of the year, but I hope to sort of pick that up with the changes that I'm going to make for this month. So with that being said, I will sort of talk about what my plan is for the month ahead. So obviously I mentioned that I was doing Chrissy's gym guide. I actually think I'm going to stop that guide and start a new one. Basically, Chrissy's guide is quite long, so any of the gym guide workouts, especially over like the last couple of cycles that I've been doing for Chrissy's gym guide, the workouts have got longer and longer. And for me, I work out during my lunch break and things like that, and I only really get half an hour, 45 minutes for lunch, and I've been taking way more than that, which means that I work later to sort of make up that time. So it's not really working out for me to have that sort of longer workout time, and obviously I'm not able to fit in the skipping sessions, and obviously abs takes a bit longer time, so everything adds up, and I just don't know whether I'm going to be able to keep that up in sort of long term. For now, I have decided that I'm going to switch gym guide. One, I'm going to switch to a 3-day rather than a 5-day, because I'm not really doing the circuit workout anyway as part of Chrissy's gym guide. So I'm essentially doing 4 days a week anyway. So I'm going to swap it to a 3-day a week, and I'm going to swap to Danielle's plan, because her structure of workouts I find really interesting, so I want to sort of give it a go and sort of trial how that goes. So my next update will be a update as such on Danielle's gym guide weeks 1 to 4. I'm starting on the beginner plan 3 times a week, and then I'll probably include some sort of on-demand class or something like that. And then that will allow me a couple of extra days to either rest, or obviously I've got my running, and it will allow me to do a bit more skipping as well. So that's what I'm going to do as of this month. I'm going to be doing the benchmark workout from Danielle's plan today. I'll see how it goes. I'll give it a month to sort of see how I like her structure of workouts. If I want to continue, then obviously I'll continue, and the updates that I do as part of my channel will basically just turn into Danielle's gym guide updates. Otherwise, I may decide that I want to go back, in which case I will just pick up on week 17. I'll let you know in my next update, but hopefully things go well and I enjoy Danielle's workouts. Her workouts are very, very different to Chrissy's, so I'm interested to see how I'm going to get on with that, so we'll just have to see how it goes. Obviously, as always, you can always keep up to date on my Instagram, which I post after every single workout that I do, so you'll be able to see there how I'm getting on. Otherwise, you can just keep an eye out for the next update that I do. So I'm going to insert the footage that I posted in my last video, which was my progress shots and measurements. I don't see any difference at all in progress shots, and there was no change in measurements for this month. Based on how I'm uploading now and the fact that I'm starting the gym guide now, my gym guide updates will come not long after my monthly check-ins, so it'll basically just be video footage from that. I'm not going to do 2 separate check-ins with regards to progress pictures and measurements every month, so I'll just insert the same footage, and for those that don't watch my monthly updates, they'll still be able to see sort of progress shots from that perspective. So yeah, I'll insert those now. So yeah, like I said, I don't see any progress in my progress shots that I've just inserted, and there was no change in measurements, so we'll just take it as it is and move forward with the new gym guide. So I'm excited to see how things go with Danielle's plan. and obviously I'll keep you updated. If you like the video, then give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to see more of this sort of content, my weight loss updates and things like that. You can always click the notification bell down below and you'll be notified of when my new videos go live. Otherwise, I hope you're all staying safe and well. I hope you all have a good weekend, whenever it is that you're watching this, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.